Making a desire manifest versus allowing a desire to manifest. This is Mekus with the Continence Club. I'm back with another video. Email me. My email's in the description. If you need any help regarding controlling your mind to get your desired situation, go ahead and reach out and I'll make a video topic to cover that. And the message is simple today. It's that all you have to do is surrender and get out of the way. And there's a choice that you're going to make today. And that choice is you can remain in your current situation you don't like and feel negative about it, or you can be in your current situation and feel good to attract your desired situation. A lot of people like to, even myself for a long time, like to remain in my current situation. And, I don't even blame you for it. A lot of the chances are you grew up without understanding the importance of thought processes in order to get to your desired situation, to get what it is that you want. And so I'm here to bridge that gap today. And you see how I first introduced this video, allowing a desire to manifest versus making a desire to manifest. There's a difference here. And the difference is perspective. And that is a word I want you to remember throughout the rest of this video. It's perspective, because your perspective is really going to dictate the outcomes that you see in a lot of situations and circumstances in your life. So it may only make sense to start at the current situation, right? And then work over to our desired situation. You see, at the end of the day, controlling your mind is why you're here. Controlling your mind is why you resonate with my videos so much. And that's something that you want to obtain for yourself, mind control. And you know that this is the way to your desired situation. So we could check that off of the box. But one thing I want you to really understand is that once you know your desired situation, your inner being and vibrational reality is a separating factor, right? So once you know what you want, what you want to obtain, the person that you want to become, the only thing separating you from that is your inner being, your vibration within, your thought mechanisms, your thought processes, your feeling states. Those are the separating factors. That's why you're not there. That's why you're in your current situation, because that's what you're worthy of. You're not worthy of that desired situation yet because you haven't put yourself in a vibrational alignment with it. You haven't aligned your thought processes with it. You haven't aligned your inner being to it. And like I said, that's the gap that we're bridging today. And once you understand this, you're only going to get closer to becoming that person that you want to be, achieving that goal that you want to achieve. So as you control your mind and align yourself to your desired situation, the who, when, where, and how takes care of itself. You might be wondering, who do I need to reach out to? Who do I need to talk to? When is it going to happen for me? What time is it going to happen? What's going to even happen for me? Where do I have to be in the specific place? How is it going to happen? And you're stressing over all of these things when in reality, all you really need to do is take care of your inner state, align it with your desired state, and let the rest take care of itself, because God will take care of the rest. You just have to trust the process. And yes, you must obviously take action. I'm not just saying to sit around and not take any actions, just dream of what you want. You obviously have to take action in this physical world that we live in, but everything starts in the spiritual first. So once you get that checked off of the box, you can get a lot more physical and start to take action. But ideally, essentially, everything starts from the spiritual first. So you must obviously take action towards your desired situation, but it's balance. You must balance making and allowing your desire to manifest. So, both of these things do work in tandem, making something happen and allowing something to happen. But the truth is, a lot of us always lean towards making things happen. We feel like we have to get after it and go so hard and grind so hard and really tear ourselves down, when in reality, there's so many people that work so hard in these different jobs today, and these construction jobs and stuff like that, but they're not really reaping anything out of it. So making something manifest, making something happen isn't necessarily the answer, because we have people that work so hard, but they're only getting crumbs back. So the perspective I'm trying to get you to shift from is from, this physical making things happen state over to allowing things to flow and come to you as you take action. So it's good to mix the two. That's why I said making and allowing your desire to manifest go hand in hand, right? So in your current situation, making a desire manifest, like I said, it's a lot more physical in nature. You're really disregarding the spiritual aspects of your desired situation. You're just trying to get after something. You're trying to achieve something, and you find yourself not really making any progress because of this. And making a desire manifest indicates lack. Why is this? It's because you feel like you don't have what you want yet. You feel like you're missing something and you're going after it so hard. And so that's only reinforcing to your mind that you don't have it, and you're not really going to see any progress at all. And the thing is with making a desire manifest, is that there's no patience involved. It's brute force, right? You want it now. You want it right now. It has to happen right now. And, the thing is, chasing is actually drawing you away from your desired situation. Really think about this. Just think about times in your life when you went after something and it seemed to not come your way, right? It seemed to go away from you. Let's say you're interested in another person. You're interested in another woman or a man, and you keep chasing after that person, and it turns that person off. It's the same concept with your goals and what you want to achieve. You have to allow it to come to you. Matter of fact, whenever you completely detach from it, it's funny. That's when it comes to you even faster, when you're not worried about it, right? So in this making a desire manifest current situation that you're living in, where desperation is involved, here you're getting after it blindly. And you're stressing over outcomes. So you understand now why you're stuck and it's hard for you to get out of this current situation. It's because of these things that I just pointed out. And like I said, it's all about shifting your perspective. So the perspective for you right now in your current situation, I know was for me as well. And a lot of society, it's that, they're looking around. Where should I look around? They're so focused on the outside, the external. Who should I speak to? What's the next step I must take? This isn't the right perspective, because it's why you're in your situation, because you think that way, right? And so again, the choice is yours. You can remain in your current situation you don't like and feel negative, or you can be in your current situation, change your perspective, feel good about it to attract your desired situation. And so that's going to help you, allow that desire or whatever it is that you want to come near you, to come towards you, hence your desired situation. So in this desired situation, you're doing things through inspired action. You feel it in your heart. You feel it's your calling. You feel it's your authentic purpose that you have here. It's something that is deep in your heart that nobody can take away from you, right? That's the first step in allowing your desired situation to come to you. You're taking inspired action. You're not going out there trying to make things happen, you feel like you're in a time crunch. No. You already know, right? It leads into my second point. Knowing that your intention for your desired situation is already done and on the way. You see, whatever it is that you want, it's already done. The fact that you can picture it in your mind right now, whatever it is that you want, that person that you want to become, controlling your mind, it's already happened. It's already done, right? But you just haven't put yourself in alignment to literally see it in your physical existence. You can see it in your mind, thus it exists. If you think about another color on the color spectrum that we haven't seen yet, try to do that. Take a second to try to imagine that. You can't do it because it doesn't exist. And so all you have to know is that your intention is coming. Once you said it and once you have clarity and once you visualized it, who you want to be, once you know this, the next step is living in this wish fulfilled, living in this feeling state, living from the end. So it's like you're almost working backwards, to society growing up, we've been taught, we're working towards this, but in reality, you're really working from your desired situation. You're working from the manifestation, right? You're working from the state where your mind is controlled and you're the one in the driver's seat, right? You're the captain of the boat. So here, it's already done and you're letting it flow to you. So you're in the sense, you're inviting everything to you. You see what I mean? This is the perspective that successful people understand that they have, right? So the perspective here is how can I allow my desired situation to flow to me? You're not wondering, who should I look around and talk to? Who should I speak to? What's the next step? I don't know what to do. Life is so hard. No, you're working from your desired situation. Okay. You're not thinking about the limitations, right, of your desired situation. You're thinking of nothing but the possibilities. You're not thinking that you can't. You're thinking about you can. You're thinking, how can I? You're not thinking that you can't do anything. It's all a perception shift. So once you understand this, you're only going to get closer to the person that you want to become, the life that you want to live, the goal, that you want, you get closer to whatever it is that's in your heart, whether you want to be a successful school teacher or ballet dancer, or you know, a mother, a father, or professional athlete, or you know, any occupation, anything that you want to do in this life, anything that you want, you know, you can have it, and you could get it a lot quicker as long as you change your perspective. So perception is everything. I talk about it a lot, and it's because it's important. It's literally your attention. Your energy goes where your attention flows. So once you're able to harness that and focus on what it is that you want and live from that every day and stay consistent with that feeling state, living in the wish fulfilled via the law of assumption, you know, then you're really going to see changes miraculously in your life. And there's no such thing as coincidences, right? It's because you're making it happen, whether you're conscious of it or not. And so that is how you allow a desire to manifest versus making a desire manifest. This is Mekus with the Continence Club. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you on the other side. And until next time, keep going.